Located in a classic diner-looking restaurant of the 1950s, proudly stands Mr. D's Diner in Laverne. This full-service and large cousin to the popular Holiday Cafe in Ontario features a delicious selection of classic American breakfast, lunch, and dinner items American diners are known for, along with some unique items you won't find at any similar type of restaurant. Under the leadership of the Cosmitas family, Mr. D's Diner is a welcome addition to our dining scene.
Hi, I'm Stefano.
And I'm Yanni.
And we're Mr. D's sons. Everything's home cooked. We take a lot of pride in our recipes. They're all family recipes, from the soups to the rice to pretty much everything you've tried.
What makes us different is that there's no more small restaurants. There's no more family businesses. It's all corporate anymore. All the big box companies, they get everything pre-cooked. There's no heart, there's no soul into the food. And I believe that's what makes Mr. D's stand out.
Okay, Amanda, you ready to pig out?
Yes, I am.
Let's go for it. Let's start with some breakfast items. First one is called the Santorini. It's $10.49. Wow, what a dish. This is a hot metal plate with country potatoes perfectly seasoned, 3 eggs, we had them scrambled, gyro meat, spinach, tomatoes, red onions, feta cheese, and sliced avocado. I love this dish. I mean, there's a lot of skillets, restaurants out there that have served skillets, but this one had so many layers of flavor. It wasn't just thrown together. I love the feta cheese. That really brought everything together. And then you have, avocado with the cheese, with the delicious crispy potatoes.
Oh, it was delicious.
Unbelievable.
And they weren't just hard and crispy, they were soft in the middle and they kept their heat, and the meat was so moist.
Exactly, but what was nice about potatoes, and it's not a bad thing, they were kind of burnt. And to me, burnt potatoes and burnt onions, you're in heaven, and very caramelized, so good.
Yeah.
So, next one is unbelievable. The white chocolate chip pancakes. This is $8.29. This is a bargain of bargains. This is 3 huge fluffy pancakes with white chocolate chips, macadamia nuts, topped with powdered sugar, more chips, and whipped cream. Fluffy, light, the crunchiness of the almonds, of the nuts, macadamia nuts, and the chips, white chocolate chips. Now, I'm not really a white chocolate chip. I like more dark chocolate chips, but this really worked well.
So good with macadamia nut. You can't go wrong putting those two together.
Now, when we show it on the screen, I used a lot of syrup, but trust me, you really don't need syrup.
You don't need the syrup.
No.
And and when you put the syrup, it doesn't go too sweet. It's just perfect to go with the pancakes.
Yeah, this will definitely get you to a diabetic
delicious.
coma, but worth it. Lastly, for breakfast, we had the Florentine Benedict, $9.99. 2 halves of a toasted English muffin, topped with a sliced tomato, spinach, fresh spinach, poached egg, and a real creamy, rich, delicious hollandaise sauce, again with more avocado. There's a lot of avocados used in this restaurant. This was luscious. Usually, Eggs Benedict, you have ham, Canadian bacon. I've seen it with crab cakes, which they also have here. But this is great for vegetarians and even us meat eaters. This is delicious.
It's a beautiful dish.
You feel like you're eating healthy, and the hollandaise sauce was rich.
Creamy,
I don't know whether they make it
delicious.
or they powdered, or who knows, but it's really good. It's not real salty. It's just heaven. Everything just flows together.
It was absolutely delicious. And the plate is so colorful and it's so light. You would think it's a little bit more heavy, but it's so light and delicious.
I feel like Popeye eating the spinach with
Yeah.
it. You never see that in a cartoon, but I'm sure Eggs Benedict with this
Oh
stuff.
yeah, it would be his number one.
Go for it. Then we'll start with lunch. First, you got to have their burger. This is a Greek burger, $9.99. This is a half-pound juicy Angus beef patty with feta cheese, lots of it. Tzatziki sauce, which is a cucumber yogurt sauce, lettuce, tomato, red onions, and lots of gyro meat. Oh, this is a huge sandwich, very messy. It's almost a 2-hander. If you have a third hand, you want a 3-hander. This is a very messy but very satisfying dish. Lots of flavors, and that's one thing about this restaurant I find is it's not just one flavor or two. There's a lot of different flavors to it and textures too, and that's where I think the avocado comes in. I know in Greece they use a lot of avocados, but this really makes sense. A lot of times restaurants just throw things together. Everything here is pretty well thought out.
Oh yeah, no, that I absolutely loved it. It was so fresh. The meat was so flavorful. It was juicy. I really liked the sauce with the cucumber sauce.
I have a question to ask you. how come nothing ever falls on your blouse or anything? You eat so good. That's why I wear Hawaiian shirts, and it's like, where's Waldo? I'm always dropping things, but you eat pretty, for as much as you eat.
I just get it all in my mouth.
Yeah, amazing. Then another great item was the chili cheese pastrami fries, $9.49. All I can say is ginormous portion of fries, crispy fries, zesty chili. It had jack and cheddar cheese, lots of it. And boy, pastrami. I mean, lots and lots and lots of pastrami. Absolutely delicious, messy. This is enough for 3 or 4 people. This is for me, a great appetizer.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I would
they're
definitely,
delicious.
for a table to share, this is, I think, a dish you want to eat.
Oh, and the fries were crispy, so they weren't all mushy when you get into it. It's like you could pick them up and eat it with that.
Plus, the chili, it had some really good zest to it. It had some flavor to it. And it really complemented everything. It wasn't just, again, not thrown together. Everything, the yin and the yang matched in this dish.
Oh, it was delicious. I absolutely loved it.
Next came the California Melt, $9.99. What a sandwich. This is pieces of grilled chicken breast, grilled sourdough bread, crisp bacon, ranch dressing, avocado, and provolone cheese. Oh, you start out eating the chicken,
amazing.
you taste it, and then all of a sudden you just want to dive into it.
Yeah, the chicken is so flavorful. It's so seasoned. It's not just, a plain piece of chicken put on there with the sourdough, hoping it comes up together good. The chicken's delicious. It's huge.
It was a big sandwich. Well, yeah, a very big sandwich.
It was huge.
Also, what I liked about it was the ranch dressing. It tied everything together, kept it together.
It was delicious.
And it had the little flavor to it. It dripped down, and it was just so good. Let's do the chicken marsala next. This is $12.49. This was, I thought, the best dish of the day. This was 10-ounce chicken breast. It was drenched, I mean swimming with a rich, creamy, and delicious Marsala wine mushroom sauce with walnuts, which is very unusual. A load of fresh mushrooms, and it comes with rice and veggies. Wow, this rivals any Marsala dish I had at any Italian restaurant.
It was amazing. And I really liked the walnuts in it. It gave a great texture to the dish, so it's not just because the chicken was so tender.
And didn't you want to just lick the sauce off? That was delicious.
I was using the spoon and just putting it over every bite.
That was excellent. Now, if you like steak, I would get the 12-ounce Blackened Steak, $16.99. Again, this is a nice 12-ounce broiled steak. Perfect seasoning. It's not overpowering, not a little salty. Comes with real mashed potatoes, delicious gravy. Again, a lot of times brown gravy tends to be real salty. This wasn't. Fresh veggies and just a nice steak dinner. Nothing fancy, but it comes with soup or salad. Now, the prices are very good, I mean, across the board with all the items here, but dinner, it's really especially good because it comes with a choice of 2 sides, usually a veggie and a starch, and it comes with a soup or salad. But the soups is what I'd go for. They're all homemade, family recipes. Stefano and his father came up with these. They take great pride in it, and all the ones I've tasted are excellent. What we had today was the tomato bisque with veggies in it, which I've never seen before.
Just peppers.
Yeah,
so balanced.
Creamy,
it was
rich, a little basil in it, and it was superb. I mean, these guys know what they're doing.
Yes.
So, and lastly, for dessert, what a dessert! Sausage Palermo. This is $13.49. Oh my goodness! This is thick slices of mild Italian sausage, sautéed in olive oil, mushrooms, onions, bell peppers, black olives, tomatoes, and a ton of mozzarella cheese. And again, this is delicious, absolutely wonderful. I love cheese, I love sausage, I love bell peppers. I love everything here. It comes with veggies and a baked potato. You get your, that's what we picked.
Yes.
But what a great dish. And again, for being a classic American restaurant, and the owners are Greek, and when you usually don't put this kind of food, like Italian food, in with the Greek and everything else, but they know how to do it.
Oh yeah,
and
it's absolutely
fantastic.
delicious. I love all the cheesiness and the sauce, and I love sausage, especially Italian sausage.
Mm-hmm. It was
So
very,
it
very
was
good.
delicious.
What impressed me about this menu is it's large, it's a lot of variety. They'll substitute almost anything, which is really good. The prices are excellent. The quality is excellent. Everything's fresh.
So fresh.
It's so easy to use crummy vegetables, and this is real. And real, like I said, real mashed potatoes. Come on, you don't see that very often. But
Yeah.
In terms of your favorites, what are some of yours?
Well, I would have to say my favorite would be the chicken marsala. Oh my gosh, that
too.
chicken was so tender and juicy. Every bite just fell apart in my mouth. That one has to be hands down my favorite. And the rice, they cook the rice perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I love their rice. My second one, I would have to say, is the white chocolate chip pancakes.
You saw mine, didn't you?
No, that's just my favorite. I've been excited all morning to come here right when I got here this morning, I was like, oh, pancakes, I hope that's on the menu. And yeah, I got exactly what I want. I love white chocolate macadamia nut. So perfect together. Great texture. You know, it's without the syrup, it's delicious. With it, it's even better. My third favorite, I would say, is the California melt. I just, you know, I love bacon, avocado, and cheese, and I really love with the ranch. It really did pull it all together, and the chicken's so seasoned. It's not plain,
Right.
You know, and I love sourdough
flavor.
bread. Oh, delicious.
Good stuff. Well, again, you copied from me. I'm sure you do. But my first favorite was the chocolate chip pancakes. They were fluffy, they were light, but they had a good flavor. Had a little vanilla overtones to it. Just incredible. The chicken marsala was by far one of the best chicken marsala versions I've ever had. That's delicious sauce. I would ask for more sauce next time and extra rolls to just kind of grab it in there and just drench yourself with it. And lastly, I love the sausage Palermo. I just like cheese. I like all that stuff that goes together. This would have been a great entree to put on a sandwich. I don't know if they serve it on a big toasty French roll, but to me, a
Yeah.
12-incher, put that on there. Oh, what a great sandwich it would make.
Oh, that would be great.
They can call it the Allan Borgen Palermo. So I'm not a ham, but no, really, this is good food. And you know, I was very happy with everything. The service is very friendly. The restaurant's clean. I love the murals. They're colorful. It follows murals all around the restaurant, and a lot of Route 66 is, you know, shown on there. And this used to be a Denny's, and you know, thank goodness it's now Mr. D's Diner. It's something that's worth coming to. It's right off the 210 freeway. It's just a really, really good classic American restaurant, and it's not a big chain. I mean, you get really individual attention to each dish. And well, let's pack things up. I think food's too good to waste.
Oh, yeah.
Let's head on out to the freeway, not too far away. This 50/50 Asian fusion restaurant in Claremont.
Sounds good.
And I'm ravished. I haven't eaten in about 20 minutes, and gotta have these great onion rings.